Hello, I'm Tom Coughing. Glad to meet you. I've been in the computer business longer than most of you have been alive. And the amazing thing is, I am still alive. I started programming, operating computers in the 1970s and 1980s and did it for about 15 years. It was holler with cards back then. Yeah, not as fun as it sounds. I got a big break and eventually became a teacher on Teradata systems. So I trained all over the world, about 1,000 classes, India, Africa, China, Europe, throughout North America. It was wonderful working with so many people. Started writing books. Took me 2 years to write my first book, 2 years to write my second book. After that, I've written about 85 books. I love how computer architecture and performance tuning works, as well as load utilities to move data, but also on SQL. And I've written books on Snowflake and Teradata and Oracle and DB2 and Amazon Redshift and Synapse, most major systems. But 20 years ago, I decided I'm going to take my programming knowledge and my knowledge of all these systems and how customers work with data, and I'm going to build software. For 20 years, I built a product called the Nexus. Queries all systems. It migrates data between systems automatically, and users can do federated queries. They can join data across all systems. I'm going to show you how migration works today. If you want to move from Teradata to Snowflake and you're at your desktop, it's great that you have the power into your own hands. You pick the source, the target with Nexus, and it moves. But because you've initiated from your PC, the data moves through your PC, through the local area network. This takes too much time. So we spent 5 years developing Nexus servers. You can put them on premises anywhere. You can put them on the edge. You can put them on any cloud. Now it makes no difference. When you want to move between any two systems, you just, from any location, say, I want to do it and schedule it on this server. You still do things on your PC, but it moves right through the Nexus server. It's as fast as lightning. You can do thousands of tables in minutes. And this is the perfect architecture. Here is your Nexus client. I'm going to log on to a Snowflake system. Notice all the data sources that I have out here. Snowflake, Teradata, Yellowbrick, Oracle. I mean, there's just a ton of them. And you can join them, query them, migrate between them. I've even got dark mode up here. Let me show you how dark mode is going to work. Let's go view dark mode. Now, if I want to migrate through the PC, I can hit migrate data, but I want to do it through the server because this is going to be a lot of data and it's going to be fast. Here is the Nexus server. I can migrate. I can run SQL and save the answer set as a table on another database. I can do cross-system joins, compress. You bring back an answer set, we'll do the analytics for you, ranks, cumulative sums, very complicated analytics. And you can also do Python, Perl, and R scripts on any data source or cross-system join. Let's migrate right now. You pick the source system. You pick the target system you want to move the data to. And then you just select the tables. Let's pull it from the SQL class database and move it over to this database and this schema. Now, when I come over here, notice that everything's in lowercase. I can select one table or two tables, they're check marked, but I can also select them all. Now they all have a check mark. Anything that's check marked here, when I hit this blue arrow, that will move to Snowflake. Snowflake capitalizes everything. So notice that we do that for you. There are all the tables that are going to move from Teradata to Snowflake. Over here's the messages, and I can see that this table already exists. And so I'm going to either delete the rows or I can further insert into this, but let's drop and create this again so you see how easy it creates the table structures. I'm going to be able to come out here and pick any load utility. TPT export copy into is the fastest. We have about 150 options since we migrate between every system. There's 3 here on a Teradata to Snowflake move. And I'm going to be set to move right now. One of these tables even has 1,000,000 rows in it. Let me hit save, and then we'll schedule it. Now, this is ready to go. We've converted the table structures from Teradata to Snowflake, and we're going to move 27 tables. I can add a data movement batch here and do more. I could move from Oracle to SQL Server, or SQL Server to Google BigQuery, DB2 to Redshift, whatever I want to do here. But let's just do this one just to show how easy it is. I hit next, and I'm going to schedule it on the server. I can do it once or daily. I can do weekly, monthly, immediate, or custom. Let's go with immediate, and I'll change this just to track it. We'll call this Teradata to Snowflake. When I hit schedule, the movement will happen. And there we have it. If I moved 1,000 tables, if one of them failed, this would have a red check. This has a green with the check mark, so these have all moved successfully from Teradata to Snowflake. I could even go into more to see more detail about the times and the exact things that happen with each of the utilities. We have moved from Teradata to Snowflake, and we've made it so simple. We should do a POC. I will give you as many Nexus clients software that you want, or Nexus server software that you want. You can try it out for free. Give me a call at 513-300-0341. We'll get that to you. And you can also write me sales@coughingdw.com for coughing data warehousing. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you.